Hello and welcome to the 1:30 News. Our top story, Ralph Hasenhüttl has been sacked by Southampton Football Club. This comes after the 4-1 defeat to Newcastle United on the weekend at St Mary's. Hasenhüttl was in charge for 151 Premier League matches with only 4 wins in his last 26. First team coach Ruben Selles has been appointed interim manager for their next match versus Sheffield Wednesday in the League Cup at St Mary's. To offer insider insight into Hasenhüttl's reign at Southampton, we caught up with Southern Daily Echo journalist Alfie House.
Ralph Hasenhüttl is the master of getting himself out of sticky situations. They've had heavy defeats, we're talking 9-0 defeats, and they've gone on runs of 1 win in 12 at the end of last season. But he always manages to pull out a result or pull out something that keeps him in the job. And he did that a few weeks ago. He got a win against Bournemouth and 2 draws against West Ham and Arsenal when the writing was fully on the wall. Everyone was convinced he was going to be sacked. Unfortunately, since then, it's back to the old ways. We've lost at Crystal Palace, lost at Newcastle, and we were told last night that Ralph Hasenhüttl was going to be sacked as manager.
Last night, Jacob Tanswell from The Athletic broke the story to the world. We spoke to him to find out how the story developed.
I think we broke at 5 o'clock. We wanted to do it after Ralph's presser, so he didn't have to face all those questions out of respect. But it's just about being respectful and doing it at the right time. But I would have been pretty annoyed if someone broke it before us, because I like to think we've been on top of it for the last 3 or 4 months. So yeah, we're glad we got it out there yesterday, and it's up to people if they want to believe it or not.
The Champions League draw for the final 16 has taken place in Switzerland. Group G winners Manchester City will play RB Leipzig, whilst Liverpool face Real Madrid in a repeat of last year's final. Group E winners Chelsea will face Borussia Dortmund, and Tottenham will play against 7-time champions AC Milan. The first legs of the draws will begin on the 14th of February next year. Moving on to the FA Cup. Local side Eastleigh Football Club were defeated 3-1 by their National League rivals Boreham Wood. The Spitfires will be hoping they can sort out their sporadic form in the league, as they are only 4 points off from the playoff places. Focus on the football are the stern words from FIFA to all 32 participating teams at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Football's governing body has written letters to all the participating nations ahead of the controversial event, stating the fact that countries should now focus on the game rather than protesting for other rights of migrant workers in the Gulf nation. Moving on to the WSL, Man United's unbeaten run came to an end on Sunday against Chelsea at home. Goals from Sam Kerr, Lauren James and Erin Cuthbert earned the defending champions all 3 points. Chelsea's 3-1 win over United see them level on points in the league with leaders Arsenal on 18. The Blues have now moved above United in the table and are second in position. Remember Gareth Bale? He's now back in America and back in form. The Welsh star, who's at Los Angeles FC, had started on the bench, but he came on in the 97th minute and scored a last-minute equaliser in extra time in the MLS Cup final. LAFC won on penalties against Philadelphia Union and won the Cup for the very first time in their history. Retired Paralympic swimmer Ellie Simmons was voted off Strictly Come Dancing last night. She did the Charleston with her professional dance partner Nikita Kuzmin. The MBE and OB holder went against CBBC host Molly Rainford, but the judges voted to save Molly and her professional dancer Carlos Gu. It was Ellie's first dance-off and proved to be her last. Former rugby union athlete Mike Tyndall, who's married to Princess Anne's daughter Zara Phillips, has gone down under. He made his first appearance on I'm a Celebrity last night after being announced that he is part of the original 10-person lineup. The show continues tonight on ITV at 9 p.m. And finally, ahead of Remembrance Sunday this weekend, a poppy run was held at Southampton Common yesterday. Those involved took part in a 5k walk, jog or run, whether it was alone, with family and friends, or even pets. There are 2 more events this Saturday in London and Birmingham. To get involved, head over to the British Legion website and click on the Get Involved tab. Thank you for watching. See you at 4:30 for the last bulletin of the day.